everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for the love, thank you guys for the support. Honestly, I really do appreciate. So on this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. So guys, visa sponsorship for aged care worker in Australia for 2023 was announced. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys care home that is currently recruiting with visa sponsorship in Australia. For those of you looking for care job with visa sponsorship to consider applying. So guys, the Australian government has recently unveiled a promising initiative for international aged care workers. The aged care industry level agreement aims to streamline the process for qualified overseas care workers to immigrate and work in Australia. So this particular role is in the healthcare sector. So if you're a carer and you're looking for a job with sponsorship, watch this video from the beginning to the end to understand what you need to do and check them out. So the reason for this announcement is because this care job sector, the Australians are not able to cover up. They are not able to meet up to the healthcare sector. So that is why they have started recruiting from overseas. So they consider the overseas recruitment. You can also see it on the government website. You can see it on the screen what it says. So you can see what it says on the government website. It says skilled immigration program, and under it you see where it says the new aged care industry level agreement. And under it you see Australian aged care provider can now apply to access the new aged care industry level agreement. The aged care industry level agreement streamline the recruitment of qualified care workers from overseas to work in the aged care sector. Employers can now use this where appropriately qualified Australia are not available. So if the Australian citizens are not available, they can now recruit from overseas. You can see it on the government website. So now let's talk about the benefit of this aged care industry level agreement. The aged care industry level agreement offers multiple benefits to both employers and the overseas aged care workers. It provides a direct pathway for sponsorship visa for care workers, bridging the gap in the Australia care job market. So obviously this is for both employers and people they are recruiting for overseas. Employers are given access to a global pool of talent, allowing them to sponsor overseas workers for a temporary skills shortage subclass 482 visa in direct care occupations such as nursing, support workers, personal care assistant, and aged or disabled carers. So if you're looking for care job with visa sponsorship, consider Australia. So guys, another significant advantage of this agreement is the provision for aged care workers to apply for permanent residency under the employer's nomination scheme subclass 186 visa program. This opportunity is extended to workers at least 2 years of full-time working experience in Australia in a direct care occupation. So this particular one is for people already in Australia. So if you have worked in a particular care home for over 2 years, you can now get your residency. But if you're applying for overseas, obviously this is not for you. So for the overseas recruitment, I'm also going to share a care home, like I said, that is recruiting from overseas. Obviously you're going to spend more than 2 years in that country before you get your indefinite leave to remain, just like the way we've got here in the UK. So now the requirement for this aged care immigration is to have access to aged care industry level agreement. Aged care provide must first enter into a memorandum of understanding MOU with relevant industry union. Once the MOU is established, the provider can submit a labor agreement request to the Department of Home Affairs. Applicant must hold a relevant AQF certificate or higher or have 12 months of relevant work experience. So if you're looking for a work experience, you can go into any orphanage home, you can go to hospital to have at least 12 months experience before you can get this job. You need 12 months of experience before you can get this care job with sponsorship. Workers with overseas qualification also need a positive skill assessment from the Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accredited Council or the Australian Community Workers Association. So visa types under this aged care industry level agreement. So let's talk about their visa type. There are 2 types of healthcare sponsorship Australia offers in this agreement. The first one is the temporary skill shortage subclass 482 visa, which allow overseas workers to live and work in Australia for a duration of their sponsorship. And the second one is the employer nomination scheme subclass 186 visa program, which provide a pathway to permanent residency for those with at least 2 years of full-time work experience and a relevant direct care occupation in Australia. So guys, let me explain better. So this visa is two types. So if you get the subclass 482, it simply means that, for example, if your employer give you 5 years sponsorship, after that 5 years you go back to your country. It just means that you go and work, make money, go back to your country. But if you get the sponsorship under the subclass 186, after 2 years of working full time, you can now get your residency, like leave to remain in the country in Australia. So that is just what I'm trying to explain to you guys. So guys, let's talk about the English language requirements. Aged care workers must have an English language proficiency level of at least IELTS of 5.0. So you must have 5.0 or equivalent. And for those employed by culturally and logistically diverse aged care provider, a minimum of IELTS of 4.5 is required. So this English test that everybody is running from is very important. Mind you, if you have a degree, you can always convert it. It's still equivalent. That's why they say if you have 5.0 or equivalent. So if you are like in any English speaking country, like you have got a degree, if you have got a degree, you can convert it. So you're covered. You don't need to write the IELTS. That is justice. So now let's talk about their salary. What is the minimum salary? Their minimum salary must at least be 51,000. I mean, under this healthcare job, or whichever that is higher than the Australian market salary rate. Do you get? So now let's talk about their job opportunity in Australia. So now all of these are based on my research, and I'm going to leave some link on the description below for those of you interested to go through the link, read and understand better. Like, I mean, you can see everything online. So all of these are based on my research. I am in the UK, yeah. And also for international healthcare jobs, you can see what it says. Live the dream of working in a warmer climate of Australia. Healthcare Australia has a range of international healthcare job opportunities in agency, contract and permanent role that we can guide you in finding across every state and territory. So I came across this and I feel the need to share with you guys. So if you're looking for a healthcare job in Australia, you can also check them out. These are for international recruitment. And I also saw this job for those of you looking for a visa sponsorship job in healthcare job. You can also consider it. You can see it on the screen what it says. So this particular job advert, they are looking for both nurses and carers. You can see what it says. Aged care is a rewarding and meaningful industry. A care in aged care lets you make a difference in the lives of people in your community. The support we provide goes beyond residents and clients we care about. It is also provide wider community with assurance that their loved ones are safe, respected and living their best life. So I don't want to talk too much. Under it says benefits. So on the benefit, you're going to see where it says visa sponsorship for overseas. So yes, that is why I said you should also consider applying for this care job. So I'll be bringing more job opportunity from different countries. If this sounds like what you're going to be interested in, then stick tight. You're going to see many more job opportunity. I'll be posting them soon. And do not forget to leave me a comment on what kind of video you would like me to make, and I will definitely try my best, make research and get back to you guys. Well, we've come to the end of today's video. If you find this video informative and interesting, please do not forget to do the needful. Like, subscribe and share my videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.